Hey there guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks so much for watching today. We are finally here at Star Wars Celebration Anaheim 2022. It is Thursday, officially the first day of Star Wars Celebration. And we are so excited. Got our health check bands right here. Got our badges right here. So definitely very, very exciting today. So we are lined up in the queue. I'll just give you a quick look. We have been here for quite a while now. But as you can see, this is the queue that you go into the show floor. Now people who had their pre-lottery selection, they kind of go to another spot. But this is everyone trying to get into the show floor. Honestly, it has been a little bit confusing, and you can see there's like kind of a lot of space, a lot of different lines, and there was some confusion of where people were supposed to go. So this morning when we got here, we actually got here about 5:30, lined up outside for a little bit, and it was a lot of fun. You know, got to talk to some people who were all super excited about Star Wars Celebration. Then we came in, did our bag check, made sure that we had these wristbands on, and then let us in. And then you had to walk through the courtyard, and then you were able to come all the way down to Hall E, which is where you would line up for the show floor. But they didn't quite tell you where to go, and especially me having the media badge, they didn't really communicate anything. I talked to some other people, I'm here with media as well. They don't really know anything either, and I talked to a few people who were just regular guests here that bought tickets. They don't know much either. So the one thing that is kind of the trend is that Reed Pop, the company who's actually running Star Wars Celebration, is not communicating very well with the attendees here. So hopefully that improves as the weekend goes along. But I've talked to a few people, you know, the staff is super nice. Some people know more than others because I'm sure that some got trained a little bit more. But overall, I think it's still set up for a really good weekend. So we got to still wait in line for another hour and a half, 2 hours until they start us moving. And I've already been here for almost 2 hours already. So it's been a long day, but I'm hopped up on energy. I'm so excited. Haven't even had my coffee, and I'm still up on energy. So we'll let you guys know how it looks once we get inside. And then all throughout, we're just showing off a bunch of stuff, the merchandise, of course, the Funko Pops, different booths. We have some different interviews lined up as well throughout the weekend. So make sure you guys stay tuned on all of that. It's gonna be a really awesome weekend. And of course, guys, this is your reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button, leave a like in the video. Also hit that bell because we have tons of content coming out all throughout the weekend and going forward. All right, so a little bit of an update for you guys. So it's been about an hour and a half since you last saw me, but really just a couple seconds for you guys. At 9 a.m. each day, Star Wars Celebration going to have their lights being laid reservations, which allows you the same day to sign up for some of the panels that are going to be on the Twin Sun stage and the Galaxy stage, along with being able to sign up to go to the Celebration store. And myself, I saw that there was something at the Celebration store that blew my mind. Is Funko related. So we're going to be going there. So of course I really, really wanted to go there. So I did hop on the website right at 9 a.m. and I was actually able to get into the queue, and I got 18th in line. 18th in line, that's insane. There are thousands of people. Now, we did use a little bit of a trick where you're actually able to open up two browsers, one in Google Chrome and one in Safari on our phone, and see which one got, because just like the Funko queues, they randomize it, so you don't know where you can get. I've been in the queue since 6 a.m. this morning, but it threw me to the back. But then Chrome, I opened up 20 minutes before, and I was able to get 18th in line. So such luck, it's completely random. Because of that, we were able to get everything we wanted for today. So I was able to go to the Celebration store, first spot they have for the Celebration store. So the first thing we're doing, once we get to the show floor, is heading over to the Celebration store and checking out what they have. It should only be about 30-40 minutes until they let us in to get back there. And I'm so stoked we were able to get that luck. And they finally let us in, and here we are on the show floor. This is amazing. We have a Lego right in front of us. We have all these different booths. So it looks like they let in the media, and they also let in the Jedi Knight VIPs. But I first have to make my way to the Celebration store. Have to find out where that is, first off. But this is awesome. Oh, look over here. It's a lot of toys, comics. I'm gonna have to go back over there later. Man, this is awesome. They have lots of different stuff. Star Wars hunters. They have like a Galactic Star Cruiser thing over there. I see BoxLunch there in the back. So much stuff. Well, as I'm making my way, like I said, I just ran into the Funko booth. pass by the Funko booth. This is awesome. We'll be back. We will be back and checking that out for sure. But there's a look at the new Star Wars Celebration Stormtrooper. That's awesome. And it looks like right here in front, they actually have a photo op with C-3PO. So we made our way upstairs. It's apparently the Celebration store is on the second floor for some reason, where everything else on the first floor. But we found our way here. We're gonna try to go over. It's in ACC North, so it's like another part of the building. And there we go, show store entrance this way. And this morning already kind of feels like a blur because of all of this that's been happening so far. Plus there's the Lucasfilm showcase, which Michaela actually has a reservation for. And I'm trying to see if I can get in. So I have to hurry up in this store, get what I have to, run out, try to go over there, see if I can get in line for it. So it's gonna be a daze, but hopefully I can get into that because I'm so excited to be able to see all the announcements they're gonna make during the Lucasfilm showcase. And they let us into the Celebration store. We're here a little bit early. They actually let me in a little bit early, which is awesome. And yeah, they have a lot of awesome stuff, it looks like so far. First thing I see is the Star Wars Celebration bag. You're definitely gonna have to grab this for sure. So I've been just walking around the lot this store to try to see what I want. I just want to show up a few things. So they have this Star Wars Celebration t-shirt here. Looks pretty cool, just like the black t-shirt with the Star Wars Celebration logo. There's also this shirt on this side as well that has the other Star Wars Celebration artwork. I think I might be grabbing that one. They also did some Spirit jerseys I know people love. So they had Ahsoka Spirit jersey, looks pretty cool, and then another Star Wars Celebration Spirit jersey. Actually, here's a better look at the Ahsoka Spirit jersey. And here are some of the Funko Pops. So you can find most of them at the Funko store, but here is the Grogu Diamond Edition, 5,000 pieces. Some we see right here, glow-in-the-dark Obi-Wan Funko. I saw a photo yesterday. It's supposed to be here. I don't see it. I'm gonna find out if it's somewhere else. They also have this wall of t-shirts with a lot of awesome exclusive t-shirts. There's this really cool Attack of the Clones zip up. That looks really sick. Look at that logo. 20th anniversary of Attack of the Clones. I like that. And then here's a look at some pretty cool mugs of Amperu's Dark Roast Coffee. That's kind of funny. Not funny though. Dex's Diner. Love that one. And then this is 20th anniversary of Attack of the Clones one. Wow, it started to get really crazy. I want to show a whole lot more, but I threw a bunch of stuff in my bag. I'll try to show it all off at the end here. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and check out right now. All right, now we just got through some craziness with the Lucasfilm showcase. Completely crazy, but we're just walking over to our seats. They actually do give you a wristband once you get in. So there's a standby line, and there's also if you have the reservations as well. So we got lucky. So we're gonna head in and see what they have. Super excited for the announcements. And now here we are seated for the Lucasfilm showcase. We got seats up in the 300 level, I guess, upper level, but still really good views. Cannot wait to see what they're gonna be showing here. This place is packed with a lot of fans. We're lucky to get in.
Hello there.
So we just got out of the Star Wars Lucasfilm showcase, and man, that was definitely one of the best presentations I've ever been to at a convention. So cool. So many big surprises and so many awesome guests that came out. They showed not only Star Wars, but all of Lucasfilm stuff. So that was really cool to see. We didn't really get to record much while we were in there. We only got to record the very beginning. And then after that, they said everyone had to shut off their phones, no recording in there. But it was such an awesome experience. They started with a little bit of a sizzle, kind of celebrating Star Wars. Then they had Yvette Nicole Brown, who is a Disney legend. Everyone loves her. She came out and she actually hosted the panel, which I always love seeing her. She is great. And then she actually introduced the Obi-Wan Kenobi crew with Ewan McGregor and Anakin Skywalker himself, Darth Vader, Hayden Christensen coming out, returning to Star Wars, and it was so cool to see them. They were just so happy to be back. Deborah Chow was out as well. They also had Rupert Friend and Moses Ingram come out too, so it was really cool to see all of them there on the stage and talking about this Obi-Wan show. And they had a huge surprise for us. And this is something that I actually predicted was going to happen. And they kind of joked around saying, yeah, we didn't get to really bring a sneak peek. But of course, it does premiere tomorrow. And they actually are going to be premiering the first 2 episodes of Obi-Wan Kenobi tonight. And since we were in the panel with our wristbands, we actually get to go back tonight and watch the first 2 episodes. I'll give my reaction to the first 2 episodes of Obi-Wan Kenobi after we see it. But that was so cool to see, and they said that they're going to be there. Ewan, Hayden, Deborah Chow, the entire crew is going to be there as well to watch the first 2 episodes with us. So that's going to be so cool to see. I cannot wait for that. And they also talked about so many other Star Wars projects. A couple things that I was expecting for them to talk about, they did not. That included Kevin Feige's Star Wars movie that's being written by Michael Waldron, and also Taika Waititi's Star Wars movie. But they did not. They decided to wait on that, and that may mean that they might not be releasing that movie until after the next Star Wars Celebration happens. So I guess we'll see with those. But they did make a couple some more surprise announcements that I was really happy to see. Now, one thing that was not a surprise announcement was Andor. We knew the show was coming, and I am ludicrously excited to see Andor. I love Rogue One, and Cassian Andor instantly became a character that I definitely loved. And we're gonna see the return of Diego Luna. He is back. It's a prequel series that's gonna be set 5 years before Rogue One. And we're not only getting 1 season, we're getting 2 seasons, they announced. And the best part is that it is actually going to be 12 episode seasons, which is great because I am not a huge fan of just 6 episodes for a series. I want to see a whole lot more than that. So now being able to go back to more than 6 episodes that we got with WandaVision, The Mandalorian, is just really great. And we also learned when Andor is coming out, August 31st. Cannot wait for that. We also got the announcement of when the new Willow series that's coming to Disney Plus is going to be hitting. That's going to be hitting in November. Not something that I am over the moon about. I am still looking forward to it. They showed a trailer for it, just like they showed a trailer for Andor. Really, really intriguing, so I can't wait to see what they have coming with that. And another surprise that they gave us, actually something we just learned about recently, that John Watts, the director of the 3 latest Spider-Man movies, is going to be helming a series for Disney Plus in the Star Wars universe. So he actually came out with his writing partner, Chris Ford, to talk about that series, and it actually sounds really interesting. 10-year-old kids that just live in the Star Wars universe that kind of get separated and then they end up going in this adventure. And they announced the name of the show, Skeleton Crew, which is actually a pretty cool name, and I think it'll be a lot of fun being able to see from a kid's perspective how the Star Wars universe is. And you know, one of the things I'm really looking forward to about Andor is that it really tells a more human story rather than being these force-wielding kind of demigods, right? Instead, telling stories about people in the Star Wars universe and the differences that they're going to make. I think it's going to be really cool. And hey, this could end up, you know, turning into something pretty big, because they did say it's going to be in the same timeline as The Mandalorian and the Book of Boba Fett. We all know which characters showed up there, so we could always see, you know, more Ahsoka, more Luke Skywalker in that show as well. And then one of the coolest things that we got to see is we got to see the man, the myth, the maestro, John Williams come out, and John Williams gave us a little melody, actually. 3 different songs that he played. He gave us the first listen ever to the new Obi-Wan Kenobi theme that's going to be used for the Obi-Wan Kenobi show. So we got to hear it just a little bit early, and it's a beautiful piece of music. He actually followed that up by playing the theme for Indiana Jones. And then, of course, as natural as could be, Harrison Ford and James Mangold come walking out on stage right as the song ends. We got to hear a little bit about Indiana Jones 5 that's going to be coming out next June 2023. I'm so excited. We got to see Harrison Ford in the flesh. Being in the same room as him is just so amazing, such a cool feeling. And then John Williams also played us out by playing Darth Vader's theme. So really, really cool show overall. A couple of things, like I said, that I was expecting to hear, you know, Kevin Feige's Star Wars film, Taika Waititi's Star Wars film, maybe a little bit about Rogue Squadron, since that has already been announced, maybe about the Acolyte Lando series, maybe a Solo 2 even, probably unlikely. But there was a lot of stuff that I was expecting to maybe even hear about, but it seems like they're focusing on what's coming this year and next year. And of course, I almost forgot to mention the biggest thing they talked about was The Mandalorian. So Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni actually came out and they talked about The Mandalorian that's coming in 2023 for season 3. They gave us a little trailer for it, which looked absolutely awesome. It looks like Mando's actually going to go over to Mandalore, and we're going to have Katie Sackhoff back as Bo-Katan, and she looks so badass. I can't wait for Mandalorian season 3 either. So the entire thing was so amazing. And the best part at the end is that they actually gave us a couple takeaways. Of course, I already mentioned that they're now allowing us to come back for the screening of Obi-Wan Kenobi episodes 1 and 2. But they also allowed us to get an amazing teaser poster for Andor. So this is coming home with us. It's gonna be going up in our living room. I love this poster right here as you can take a peek at it. It looks so cool. So it was a great start to Star Wars Celebration so far. Still got a little bit more left in the day. It's going to be a time to take a break and go out for lunch, and then we're going to come back as we have a whole lot more to do, and of course also see Obi-Wan Kenobi. Now we are back out on the show floor. We wanted to of course go over to Funko to see if we might be able to get in. We don't have a reservation time, but I'm hoping they might be able to let us in to at least check out everything that they have. And we're back out on the show floor and we're heading over to the Funko booth. We were not able to get in for any of the reservation slots, so we have to do standby, and they're only really doing standby very early in the morning or late in the day. So now it's about 4 o'clock, 4:30. So now it's our chance to be able to get in with the standby line. Fortunately, they are sold out of most of the stuff so far, but they said they have Darth Vader at least, so hopefully we can get one of those and then try to show off the rest of them. Up to BoxLunch. Not quite sure what they have in here, but one of our favorite stores. And here's a look at some of the shirts they have at BoxLunch for Star Wars Celebration. I like that right there, that Naboo one. Got a lounge fly bag and a kid's button up. Just for the job you want, not for the job you have. Great. Queen Amidala. And also a little purse to go with it. And over here at the Furry Universe booth, they have some really great stuff as well. Of course, Ashley X being the brand. Looks like a Han Solo shirt, an Andor sweatshirt. Really cool. Some dresses down there, more shirts. And yeah, you can just kind of see a fan down here, sweater, the button up. Pretty cool stuff. And then we ended up getting some shirts for ourselves. And here's a look at some of the other stuff that they have available at Celebration. All really good looking stuff. One of the most dangerous booths probably this entire convention is Sideshow Collectibles. This, you can know one reason why it's dangerous. This guy, Grogu, life-size Grogu. It's so much detail here. I don't want to get too close to it, but you can even see like the hair on his head standing up. It's so cool, and you can actually order it online and it will ship immediately. Check out this giant life-size TIE fighter sitting right here in the middle of the convention floor. That is huge. All right, guys, well, that is the end of our first day at Star Wars Celebration Anaheim. It has been a blast, but so tiring at the same time. I know this video probably seems all over the place, but that's because that's really the energy that you have when you come to Star Wars Celebration. It is hectic, it is all over the place, so much to do and see. So the things that I probably took away from today is one, be prepared to not have everything go right because of the lack of communication from ReedPop's end. Just the convention itself doesn't really tell us a lot of information, and I know I was complaining before about as media they didn't really tell me what to do, but in general I've talked to a number of people who were just regular guests who had regular 1 or 4 day tickets, and they said that they didn't really know much what was going on other than where something was located, but didn't know anything about times, the best way to line up, anything like that, the reservation system. They didn't really know what to do. Something that's going to be a little bit hit and miss probably for some people. Some people might have an awesome time, but if you're someone who wants to come here, you want to, see the show floor, walk around the show floor, buy some stuff, and maybe see a panel or two, maybe some of the smaller ones, you'll probably have a great time because it's going to be pretty laid back. But if you're someone who wants to see the big panels like the Lucasfilm showcase that we did this morning, and you still want to walk the show floor and everything, it might be a lot. But good news, we still have 3 more days left. So we'll see if maybe that experience evolves a little bit. Maybe if we have a little bit pressure taken off on us. The biggest disappointment for me today is that I wasn't really able to get into Funko. I got to walk in there, but everything was sold out. I really just got to see that R2-D2 pop and Loungefly bag. That was really it, but that wasn't for sale. It was already sold out. They just had it on display. So hopefully we'll have better luck the rest of the weekend, because I really want to get the Luke Skywalker and or Boba Fett soda. That's definitely at the top of my list. But they do drop on Funko.com, so I might be able to get it on there instead. But I do want to hear from you guys. Have you been out to Star Wars Celebration Anaheim? Did you come today, or are you going to be planning on coming this weekend? If you do see us out here, just come up to me, say hi, let me know. I would love to see you guys. If you are out here at Star Wars Celebration, let me know in the comments down below. We are starting to line up for our last thing we're doing today, our after hours Obi-Wan Kenobi 2-episode premiere. And we got our gold wristbands here that got us into the line. So we just have to go wait a little bit, about an hour, and then we'll be inside watching Obi-Wan Kenobi early. That's awesome. And I'll see if maybe I can give a reaction for you guys after we watch it, because I think I'm gonna like it, and I think you guys are definitely gonna like it too. But stay tuned for more content coming from Star Wars Celebration this weekend. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell to be notified when we have those new videos. But thank you guys so much for watching today. And as always, we'll see you again real soon.